I'm just starting out homeschool and I have a preschooler, actually a 3-year-old. So I didn't want to go overboard with curriculum, but I wanted to have all the supplies I'll need for activities and crafts. I'm not sure how long I'll be doing homeschool, but I thought it would be a good idea to test it out now with a pre-K 3-year-old boy rather than waiting until I needed to do kindergarten or anything a little bit more formal. So I decided not to do any formal curriculum. I was going to buy something, but I just decided I can use the free printables. There are so many different websites that are there to help homeschool parents. So I will be using a lot of those and utilizing that for printing out different things for the alphabet, counting, whatever it may be. But one big thing I knew I wanted to implement was a morning meeting, or I don't know, the homeschool community has a lot of different names for this, but I wanted to use a morning menu. So I bought the menu cover and dry erase markers from Amazon. I had some crafting stuff, but I didn't have even the basics as far as like construction paper, glue, scissors. So I checked my Walmart app because I do a lot of Walmart grocery pickup orders. So I checked that versus Amazon for prices on various items and went with the best price. So I'll leave some links down in the description. I set up a little homeschool cart. I was going to do like a morning basket, but I can actually just have things in the top of the cart that I need for the beginning of the day. So I want to organize this better, but for now it worked well. And in the top, I just had my morning menus, which I created using various printable free downloads I could find, and then also creating some of my own, like the covers. I took an image that I liked from somebody else's and then just did my own text and everything in Google Docs. So super easy to create this. It did take time to find everything that I wanted, but what I love about these menu covers, first of all, you can use dry erase markers on them. So we're just going to be circling the weather, the days of the week, things like that. And then also you can switch these papers out as periodically as you would like. So I know some people do like different seasonal covers. I know people switch out letters and things like that for tracing. So I have one for the name. So my son Asher, I have his name where he can trace it. Then I have the whole alphabet, and I have other various tracing things and the weather, the days of the week, the months of the year. So I'll try to go through these things every morning, as well as do some kind of Bible time. So I do have a little Jesus Calling book for kids, and I have a kid Bible. So I'll be using those. I also plan on doing Bible as like a subject as I teach. So the first day of homeschool I have already done, and the flow feels a little unorganized to me, but I think that's kind of how preschool goes. So I try to follow based on a curriculum that I have looked through. The idea of doing various subjects, quote unquote. So I'm not doing like math, history, science, reading, but I'm doing alphabet, letters, counting, colors, crafts, all sorts of different subjects for my preschool. So I got all the crafting supplies I knew I would need, as well as a preschool art book I actually found at Goodwill. I scoured the Goodwill bookshelf and found any kind of curriculum I could. So I actually picked up some really cool things. I got a math preschool book that's completely clean, unused, new, and I'm going to be using that probably a little later on because it does seem a little advanced for where we're at now. Right now we're just working on counting, and then we'll do some number recognition. And then I also picked up a lot of really cool National Geographic animal books. So they just have real animals, real pictures of animals, and it's National Geographic. So it's very educational. They're really cool. Some of them might be a little bit graphic, which I didn't think about completely, but I still think it's okay. And I think they're really great. And my kids have loved looking through them. I knew I wanted to work on some skills like cutting and pasting, so construction paper seemed like a must. I actually ended up getting a better price on the construction paper from Walmart than Amazon. I checked and it was like the exact same 240 sheets, and the Walmart app had a better price. So I got that, and I wanted safe scissors. So I just decided to get this little pack that is a toddler scissor and cutting paper kit. So it has 3 different safe scissors, and then some papers that you can actually work on cutting. I've watched a bunch of preschool homeschool supplies or must-have videos and decided to buy these counting bears. I was going to wait, but they have some cool activities, and I also thought my 2-year-old would enjoy playing with those during homeschool time, and I was right. My 2 and my 3-year-old loved them. I needed a planner for myself. I guess needed is a little extreme. I wanted a planner for myself, and I've been coming up with lesson plans and just writing them in a notebook, but I wanted a formal homeschool planner. So I started looking, and I did find a lot of options on Amazon for a really good price. I think the one I got was only like $8. So again, I'll have everything linked down below, but I'm just starting out and it's just preschool. So I bought this cheap one I could find, and it looks cute and it'll get the job done. I wanted to go through and organize all of my supplies really well, so I did buy some clear plastic organizing bins from Walmart. Again, I priced it out, and I have some that I use for our toys from Amazon, and they were actually a little bit more expensive than Walmart and more flimsy. So I got this 6-pack, and I pulled out my label maker. I also had a couple older bins that I was able to like recycle and use again. They already had some like sensory bin activities and some crafting supplies, but I added in the construction paper and then used my label maker to label both of those. Then went in on the new bins and added the glue, the scissors, the dry erase markers. I did also actually buy a whiteboard. I bought 2, so we'll see if I need them. They were on sale at Walmart, so they were each like $7 or $8, which is really great. They're a little bit small, but still like pretty big. I guess they're like a medium size, so I can have it laying on the table. I do have 2 kids I'm homeschooling. I didn't really mention that, but I am homeschooling my nephew along with my son. So he's 6 months older than Asher. So he is 3.5, Asher's 3. And so far, so good. So we'll see how homeschooling both of them continues to go. But I did buy 2 whiteboards. And then I just started to organize everything. My little helper, River, decided to help put things in the bins. And then she wanted to play with the label maker. They really like that. But I so enjoy organizing things and planning and prepping and getting things ready to go. And I think that's been a huge reason why I wanted to start homeschool right now, even though it's a super random time to start. It is the somewhat middle of the school year, but not even exact. So it's super random. My son is only 3, so it didn't need to happen now, but I just really wanted to get started. I was super excited. So that's why I am making this video and sharing everything with you guys. I really enjoy this. This has been really fun for me, organizing everything, labeling it, putting it away, creating a space for homeschool has just been a new passion of mine, and I want to share that with you in future upcoming videos. So please subscribe if you're interested in that. And also, if you have been homeschooling your kids and you have any kind of advice, you could leave that in the comments. If you have any websites you like to use for preschool printable downloads, whatever it may be, that would be great as well, and welcomed advice.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back.
I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.